Plus, an Arkansas judge orders Hunter Biden to release personal financial information as part of a paternity lawsuit he's facing. The order is breathing new life into House Republican efforts to get a hold of those same records.
A major setback for President Biden's son Hunter, who will have to answer more questions about his investments in art sales as part of a paternity case. This morning, President Biden's son Hunter Biden likely regrouping after suffering a setback in court. An Arkansas judge ruled that Biden must answer more questions about his investments in art sales, saying, quote, "This cryptic hide the ball game isn't going to cut it when we get to trial." So that decision comes as part of a paternity case, which is now morphed into a battle over Hunter Biden's overseas business dealings, his laptop, and other financial issues. With us now, Katie Cherkasky. She is a criminal defense attorney and former federal prosecutor. Again, this is a paternity suit in Arkansas that was reopened at Hunter Biden's request because he wanted to pay a lower amount in child support. So was that an unforced error?
I think it absolutely was. Hunter brought this about himself, and essentially now his finances are really open for scrutiny on all fronts by this judge in this child support case. So that being said, the implications of this very, state-specific child support issue are very widespread for obvious political reasons, but it's all because he reopened the case, absolutely.
His lawyers, they had to know that this could happen, yes?
Of course, I think they knew. Maybe they have a defense. Maybe they're not concerned. Maybe they believe that it's justifiable to reduce the amount based on financial circumstances. But that being said, there is so much information that's going to be put out there as a result of this request by him.
Including a deposition scheduled for June. How significant is that, and how much can happen before then?
Well, there's going to be ongoing discovery in the case, and if the case proceeds as scheduled, there's going to be depositions. It's going to get into basically any and all financial dealings that Hunter Biden's been involved with, which obviously, coincidentally or otherwise, are the subject of many other inquiries. So the overlap of this is quite shocking, including the fact that he brought this on himself. But the deposition is going to be able to get into pretty much any and all financial dealings that Hunter's been involved with whatsoever.
So talk to me more about that intersection. So if there is a deposition in this case and discovery, if this all goes forward, how much of that could then play there? Because the two other major things are a congressional investigation, Republicans in Congress trying to dig into Hunter Biden, and also this federal DOJ investigation, criminal, which is still going on.
Well, the family court filings are going to be somewhat sealed for the most part, but there can be subpoenas that are issued, and a lot of this information is going to practically come out, and a lot of these investigators are probably going to be very interested in some of the disclosures that are made in the family court case, not only for what they reveal, but whether they're consistent with the other information that they have already on him from the laptop and from other sources. So the consistency is really going to be a problem for him if there's any sort of mismatch between prior disclosed information to the family court and other information that other investigators have, for instance.
All has to line up. So we read in the intro here what the judge said, the cryptic hide the ball game, accusing Hunter Biden and his legal team there. What does that all mean? He basically said, you've redacted too much in the documents we asked for.
Sure. So there's already been some disclosures in the case that have been turned over, and the judge felt that Hunter Biden's team had gone too far and redacted information that would have been relevant, and felt that it was prolonging the process, delaying the process, when, again, he was the one who brought this action in the first place. So she was not pleased with that and wanted to make sure that all the parties know that it's going to be very specifically enforced, that they disclose everything that needs to get this matter resolved. And that's just the child support piece of things, of course, but the far-reaching implications are very obvious here.
All right, more to come in Arkansas. Thank you so much, Katie Cherkasky. Appreciate it.